A child is born in pain city. Okay. Let me see. It was back again. So check this out. A child is born in the pain in the city. And people. Okay, so I'm start off with this. Because this is gonna be interesting. So so 1 Samuel 15:10-11. Right. It talked about King Saul. Talked about King Saul. And I'm gonna read these scriptures. 1 Samuel 15:11. Then the word of the Lord came. 1 Samuel 15:10-11 states that then the word of the Lord came to Samuel. I regret that I had made Saul king because he had turned away from me and has not carried out my instructions. Samuel was angry and he cried out to the Lord all that night. Early in the morning, Samuel got up and went to meet Saul, but he was told Saul has gone to Carmel. Then he has set up a monument in his honor and has turned and gone on down to Gilgal. When Samuel reached him, Saul said, "The Lord bless you. I carried out the Lord's instructions." But Samuel said, "What then is the bleating of sheep in my ears? What is this lowing of cattle that I hear?" Saul answered, "The soldiers brought them from the Amalekites. They spared the best of the sheep and cattle to sacrifice to the Lord your God, but we totally destroyed the rest. Enough, Samuel said to Saul. Let me tell you what the Lord said to me last night. Tell me, Saul replied. Samuel said, although you were once small in your own eyes, did you not become the head of the tribes of Israel? The Lord anointed you king over Israel, and he sent you on a mission saying, go and completely destroy those wicked people, the Amalekites. Wage war against them until you have wiped them out. Why did you not obey the Lord? Why did you pounce on the plunder and do evil in the eyes of the Lord? But I did obey the Lord, Saul said. I went on the mission the Lord assigned me. I completely destroyed the Amalekites and brought back Agag, their king. The soldiers took sheep and cattle from the plunder, the best of what was devoted to God, in order to sacrifice them to the Lord your God at Gilgal. Samuel replied, does the Lord delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying the Lord? To obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than the fat of rams. For rebellion, for rebellion is like the sin of divination, and arrogance like the evil of idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, he has rejected you as king. Then Saul said to Samuel, Then Saul said to Samuel, I have sinned. I violated the Lord's command and your instructions. I was afraid of man, so I gave in to them. Now I beg you, forgive my sin and come back with me so that I may worship the Lord. But Samuel said to him, I will not go back with you. You have rejected the word of the Lord, and the Lord has rejected you as king over Israel. And the reason why I read that is because of this. King Saul, right? The people wanted King Saul to be king. The people was crying in the book of Samuel, right? The tribe of Israel. The people cried, saying that they want a king. God said, no, trust in me. The people cried 3 times. God anointed Saul. Saul had an assignment to do while king of Israel. Somewhere down the line, Saul got full of himself, believed in his own hype, and start changing, start shifting, start doing things his way instead of trusting and believing in God. Going with this. And so Saul's pride took place. His pride took place and was the fall. Pride comes before destruction. And that led to David becoming his successor. Right? So down the line, God changed Saul's heart, but Saul had to be humble. Now, we looking at Saul in today's era. Who was Saul, you may ask? Trump. Trump. Reason why I'm saying this is this. Back in 2016 presidential election, Trump, it was supposed to be Jeb Bush versus Hillary Clinton. And Hillary was going to win. Nobody thought Trump was going to win. Nobody thought. Whoever thought Trump was going to win, whatever. And I mentioned in my previous video, it was a lady preacher who said it was a preacher that said there was gonna be a wrecking ball going through the White House, completely destroyed, and it's gonna expose things that has been hidden. Lo and behold, Trump became president 2016 to 2020, right? And from 2021 for 2020 to 2024 was Biden. Now it's Trump, right? Trump's first term, Trump was trying to do things his own way. God allowed Trump to be president. And let me get this disclaimer as well. Because a lot of people are going to feel offended what I'm about to say. There's reasons why Hillary Clinton didn't become president. And the Bible talks about the man being the head. And the woman is the helpmeet. People want to say God is a sexist. No. It's clearly in the Bible that the man is the head, not the woman. The man is the head. So, and God is the only one that make decisions around here. If he wanted Hillary Clinton to be president, he could have did that. But he knows Hillary is not fit. And we know why. She's more dangerous than the men. Her record speaks for itself. Hint, hint, Gaddafi. Hint, hint. Come on now. She was running like she was basically president of Bill Clinton's term. She's dangerous. Worse than Dick Cheney, my opinion. Anybody that's from that era, when I mentioned Dick Cheney, you know what I mean. Trump got in and had the big head. Oh, I did this by myself. Oh, everybody bow down to me. And a lot of people bow down to Trump, his supporters, those that hated us, black folks. Even though you got some that was shucking and jiving, they bow down to Trump like he was God. Like their savior was there. Last time I checked, the Bible said, "Thou shalt not have no other idols," whether it's man, whether it's finance, whether it's material things, anything could be an idol. People worship Trump like he was God because he was speaking their language. And what happened? Just like King Saul, Trump was taken out of his position. People say, "Oh, Russian, oh." Man, listen there. They don't have control like that. God do. So I need people to wake up and smell the coffee. Biden came in. So it was a shiftness of in the spirit realm, Saul to David. During that time, Trump went through a humbling season. Whether he want to admit it or not, he could fake the phone like he do in the media. He could do that BS. He can. But you can't fake the phone on the truth. And you know what happened? When Trump became president again. When Trump became president, that was God. I don't want to hear nothing about no Russia, no China, no Iran, put them back in office. I don't want to hear that nonsense because they don't have power. They don't have more power than God. Anybody that want to believe that they have more power than God, then that's between them and God. You don't think Trump speak to God? Trump speak to God. He do. But I don't like that hairpiece bastard. But I will tell you this. Trump has an assignment. God gave Trump an assignment. Just like King Saul, God gave Trump an assignment. So the scandals, we already know. The Epstein files, that was when that wrecking ball hit the White House, a lot of stuff was being starting to come to surface. Epstein files, right? Do anybody know how Epstein became famous before his island? Do anybody know? I don't know. Daggone. Not only that, he unveiled the JFK files. There's a lot of things that Trump has, right? There's a lot of things, a lot allegedly that documents that he have that he exposed. Because what's in the dark is coming to light, people. It is. It's plain and simple. It is. And so again, okay, he had he had an assignment, and Trump knows he has an assignment from God. He knows. Trump talked to God each and every day and each and every night. He just don't want to admit it because the media don't want, when you talk about God, the media don't want that. Why you think if the media want that, Jaden Ivey will have a job. Jaden Ivey will be in the NBA right now. D1, the rapper from the NO. Shout out to Louisiana, the whole Louisiana state. NO, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Magnolia, Callio, the Mouth, the Bottom, everybody that lives in Louisiana. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to y'all. Everybody know Trump has an assignment. Like with D1, the rapper. A lot of people are mad at D1 because D1 is preaching the truth about God. Bishop Philip Anthony Mitchell. A lot of people going after his head because the unapologetic truth about God that he's preaching. A lot of people are being criticized because they talk about God. A lot of people. But it's already in the Bible. The Bible talks about that. Persecution. We think persecution is about killing in the natural. It's like with murder. When he said, "Thou shalt not kill," we talking about natural, but we talk about verbal and spiritually. So Trump has an assignment from God. We want to impeach him. We want him to get arrested. At the end of the day, if God don't allow that to happen, he still got an assignment. He do. Whether we like it or not, he has an assignment. He do. Oh, best believe he do. So with the media that don't want to talk about this, cool. Just because y'all don't want to talk about God does not mean his name is not going to be spread around the world. You can't stop that. You could try anything and everything to stop, but you can't stop that. No shutdowns, no anything can stop the movement of God. So everybody that's in the politics big time, everybody that's around the world, I'm gonna say this: he ain't going nowhere unless God allow that to happen. He ain't going nowhere. He has an assignment from God. Do we know that assignment? No, we don't. Only him and God knows. But he has an assignment. He can act a fool with his hairpiece. He can act a fool all he wants to. But he ain't stupid. He knows he has an assignment from God. He knows that. He knows. He knows he has an assignment from God. We 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 yes, he's not fit to be president of the United States. Hell, none of them ain't. especially with them scandals coming out, none of them ain't. Because politicians don't get no leeway. Because most of them, the majority of them, ain't fit. We just gonna. I'm sorry, Miss Rosie Perez. I call it a spade for spade. It's just it is what it is. God has an assignment for Trump. He has an assignment for Trump. He do. He do. So, and for all y'all supporters of him, y'all mad. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all mad. But whether the Congress, the Democrats, Republicans, whatever they want to do to impeach him, they don't have the power more than God. And whoever working behind the scenes don't have the power more than God. He has an assignment from God. He knows it. Everybody knows it, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. He has an assignment with God. God got him an assignment. And Trump is going to, I'm going to keep trying to tell people this. He's going to be forced to do something right because he can't run from the truth. He can't buck against the grain. He can't. Do he have money on his head? Yes, he do. A lot of people put money on his head, but he still got that assignment. He still got it. God blessed him again to be president for the second term so he could get it right. But it's all on him because God gives us free will. It's all on him if you want to make that change. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But see, don't believe me. Please don't believe me. Just look at the signs. Read 1 Samuel 15. Read, because I'm trying to tell you, it's getting real. But he has an assignment. Iran can act a fool all they want to. Everybody in the world can act a fool they want to. But he has an assignment. So whether y'all want to agree with this video or not, that's I don't care. Everybody has an opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Just want y'all to research because at the end of the day, it is real. Trump has an assignment from God. You can't run away from the truth. You can't hide the truth. But he do have an assignment with God. So, yeah, folks, he do. He do. So y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Do y'all thing. And I'm going to say this again. Trump has an assignment from God. He do. So, but I'm out. Peace.